Lamentations 3:22-23 says, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness." These words weren't written in a moment of celebration. They were written in ruins by a man sitting in the ashes of a destroyed city, watching everything he loved fall apart. And yet, from the deepest pit of grief, he found something unshakable. Maybe you know that feeling. You wake up tired, not just physically, but tired in your soul. You've been praying the same prayer for months. You've tried your hardest and still come up short. The relationship didn't heal. The job didn't come through. The diagnosis didn't change. You look in the mirror and wonder if God has simply moved on from you. But what if every single sunrise is God's personal answer to that fear? What if mercy isn't something you earn? It's something that arrives fresh, without fail, every single morning. Turn to the story of Elijah in 1 Kings 19. Here was a man who had just witnessed one of the greatest miracles in biblical history: fire falling from heaven, an entire nation's faith restored. And then, one threatening message from Queen Jezebel shattered him completely. He ran into the wilderness, collapsed under a tree, and begged God to let him die. He was done, finished, empty. But God didn't lecture him. God didn't remind him of his failures. Instead, an angel touched him gently and said, "Arise and eat, twice, bread and water." Simple, quiet provision. No sermon, no condemnation, just mercy, fresh and practical and personal. This is the same God in Lamentations. The same God who meets broken people not with judgment, but with morning bread. Both Jeremiah weeping in the ruins and Elijah hiding in the wilderness share one truth. They both believed they had reached the end, and in both cases, God proved them wrong. The thread connecting these stories isn't heroic faith. It's the faithfulness of God toward people who had none left. Jeremiah didn't manufacture hope from optimism. Elijah didn't pray his way out of depression. God simply showed up, consistent, compassionate, and completely unaffected by how far they had fallen. That is the core truth. God's mercy is not triggered by your performance. It is anchored in His character, and His character does not change with your circumstances. Look around. The world is exhausted. People carry invisible weights: financial collapse, broken families, mental health struggles, loneliness in a hyper-connected world. Young people scroll through highlight reels, wondering why their life feels so dim. Parents lie awake at night, afraid for their children's future. Workers grind themselves to dust, chasing stability that keeps moving further away. And in the middle of all of that noise, this ancient verse whispers something radical. Mercy is new every morning, not just once, not just for the spiritually strong, every single morning for you today. God's faithfulness isn't a distant theological concept. It's the reason you woke up this morning with another chance. Persistence in faith is not about pretending life doesn't hurt. It's about returning to God even when returning feels hard. It's about showing up at the morning, weary, doubting, half broken, and whispering, "I'm still here." Trials don't destroy faith. They reveal what faith is actually made of. Every unanswered prayer is not a closed door. It is an invitation to go deeper, to trust not just the hand of God, but the heart of God. The waiting seasons are not wasted seasons. They are the seasons where roots grow deep enough to hold you when the storms intensify. Jeremiah wrote Lamentations in the middle of the storm, not after it. His praise was forged in pain, and that makes it unbreakable. If you are weary today, hear this. You are not forgotten. You are not a burden to God. You are not too broken, too late, or too far gone. God's love does not have a ceiling. His mercy does not run dry, and you are not designed to carry this alone. Surround yourself with people who will remind you of God's faithfulness when your memory grows short. Let community be the evidence of God's love when you can't feel it for yourself. Rest today. You don't have to have it all figured out. Morning is coming. Start each morning by declaring the verse aloud. Let it be the first truth your heart hears. Journal 1. Mercy you witness today, no matter how small. Pray honestly. God can handle your doubt, your anger, your exhaustion. Disconnect from comparison and reconnect with gratitude. Find one person to encourage this week, because giving mercy helps you receive it. Friend, God has not given up on you. Every morning you open your eyes is proof of that. His mercies are not recycled. They are new, specifically crafted for exactly what you are facing today. Hold on to that. Let it anchor you. Lord, thank you that your love never ceases. When we feel empty, fill us. When we feel forgotten, remind us. When the night feels too long, let us trust that morning is already on its way. Great is your faithfulness, today, tomorrow, and forever. Amen. If this message spoke to your heart today, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like this video, subscribe for more faith-filled content, and remember, no matter what you're facing, God's mercy is waiting for you fresh every single morning. Keep believing, keep going. Your morning is coming.